Hello there. I've been expecting you. How's it going, everyone? Now, you may be wondering why I'm sitting indoors in my bloody ghillie suit. I've been thinking about doing this kind of video for a little bit of time now. What made me think about doing it is I get loads of questions on my gameplay videos on my main YouTube channel, my gameplay channel, about my loadout and what I'm using in that particular game. I thought, do you know what? I could probably make just a very basic video just explaining the loadout that I'm using in that particular gameplay video. So here we are. This one is a little bit old now, maybe. The video released this loadout a couple of weeks back, probably three or 4 weeks back. It was with the Tac41. So we're going to go into the Tac41, we're going to go into the loadout. Let's talk about the loadout first. So gloves are mechanics gloves. I always wear mechanics gloves. These are my winter ones. They're mainly brown in colour. I'll be digging my green ones out soon because spring is here. Everything's going green at the moment. Now the ghillie, the Viper hood, the cloak, whatever you want to call it, is by Le Sartorialist. Now he's this French ghillie guru dude. I love this base. The thing is, it doesn't work everywhere I play very well. It's a very reddish brown. It works well at one particular place I play it called Battleground Airsoft, where the ground is kind of like a reddish brown. What have we got on here? We've got halo screen, the green stuff just here. This halo screen is held on my cable ties, zip ties. We've got nano screen, which is the browner stuff on there. We've got raffia on there as well, and there is in places like this jute fibre. The jute fibre, I really like the jute fibres. There's some more of it just there. It's like what you get on one of those big Wookiee suits. My rig is the rig I've been using for some time now. Can we see that okay? This is my British Army. What is it? It's an Arctis chest rig, and I've really messed about with it a lot. This is like a British Army issue one, an old British Army issue one. They don't do these for the British Army anymore. It's in DPM. I've modified it so it fits my Mark 23. That's a Viper holster there, just attached with zip ties, cable ties to the rig. Really butchered this rig. They're quite sought after now, and they do go for a pretty penny these days. People do ask quite a bit of money for them on eBay. It's also got another holster just there for other pistols, but I've not really used another pistol. Let's grab one. So if I really want to, I can run another sidearm, 2 sidearms. It's being greedy, but I don't tend to usually. It's got enough space in there as well to hold any mags that I want to use, and it's got another one under the armpit just there, where I can shove my phone if I want to, or spare BBs or whatever. So because I filmed the gameplay probably early February now, it was quite chilly back then, so I needed to keep warm. So I was using this DPM lightweight jacket. It's just a base layer underneath that as well. You can see there my braces. Now I used to recommend these braces off Amazon, but I don't anymore because they're shit. They failed on me. Another pair that I've got failed on me very, very soon. Get yourself a decent pair of braces to hold your trousers up. Then we've got my custom trousers just there. I just added loads of material to an old pair of, they're just like Chinese cry rip-off trousers is all they are. And they've lasted me absolutely ages. They're so hard wearing. I've glued in the knee pads because the knee pads always come out on these. So they're glued in with shoe glue. Can't remember the brand of the trousers, but they're like, the cry rip-off trousers. But yeah, it's so hard wearing. They've got a few signs of wearing them, but I just like the way they look now. They just look battered up and like I'm some homeless guy. My boots, you may have seen the review on this channel of these boots. I've had them some time now, and I've really enjoyed using them. These are the Vivo Barefoot ESC Jungle boots. Very, very quiet to walk in. Not the most comfortable boots, but they do what I need them to do very, very well. My goggles are ESS Advancers with Hero Shark lenses in. These are now getting to be quite rare as well, because these are old British Army issue as well, the ESS Advancers are. And they don't last me long at all. I'm going to have to start looking at using a different type of goggle, I think, because they're getting harder and harder to come by now, and more and more expensive. But I've used Hero Shark mesh lenses. People say, oh, mesh, you're going to lose your eye. It seems to be only people in the UK that like to use mesh. People outside the UK just think it's like, what are you doing wearing mesh goggles for airsoft? Well, I've been wearing these Hero Sharks. These particular lenses are several years old now, but I've had Hero Shark mesh lenses before that, and I've been using Hero Shark mesh for 15 plus years, and I still have both my eyes working, and I have been smashed CQB. When I was out in the Czech Republic, I was hit by, I think it was like 2.8 joules or whatever they play out over there, smack on in the eye with a sniper rifle. I've had so many BBs hit these lenses, it's unreal. And I still have two eyes, so please don't preach to me. At the minute, I'm getting asked quite a bit about my face protection. This is something I've changed recently. It's been good for this winter time. I think it might get a little bit warm in the summertime though. It's called Quiet Wear. They make these like snoods, and it's inside there. I put this. This is a chopped up, one of those face masks things, chopped up, so I can just slip it up there, and it just sits there to protect my teeth, because I've had a few in the teeth as well. Underneath the hood as well, I've got the boonie on. It's a Pentagon. Is it a Pentagon? Helicon. It's a Helicon Tex boonie. The most comfortable boonies I've used, the Helicon Tex ones, are very, very comfortable. And then that lives under there. It's got a reversible side on the boonie as well, so I can flip it over to the green side. But I might modify this a little bit, because I've started wearing a hood a lot more now. And obviously with the hood up, I don't really need all that crafting material on the boonie. So I'm going to look at that for the summer, for the green season coming ahead. The rifle. You're probably here for the rifle, aren't you? Now, this is my Tac41 Lite Sport. I've talked about this quite a bit recently, or sort of semi-recently. If anyone asks me what is the best budget sniper rifle to buy at the moment, or they want to try sniping but don't know what to buy, this is the one I recommend. This is the Silverback. I'm not paid by Silverback whatsoever. I purchased this out of my own money from Longbow Airsoft. Longbow don't pay me either, so shut your mouth. I purchased this. I think it was just short of 200 quid, £200. The Lite Sport worked really well out of the box. I've added a few things to it, which I didn't really need to add. So I've added the Medusa hop wheel. Now I got that free. I did get that free. Longbow sent that to me. Longbow Airsoft. Jason at Longbow. And he also sent me the Chub Nub V2 that sits underneath that as well. This is the Hadron Medusa, or Sniper Mechanics Hadron Medusa, the Chub Nub. Now, I love this. It is such a work of art, this Medusa is. The only thing I find with it, it's quite a lump on there, and sometimes I do knock it, and then I'll take a shot, and it's like, oh, why the hell did that go up to the sky? But the Chub Nub V2 that goes underneath there, I think is probably something that if you buy this Tac41 Lite Sport, buy it with a different nub, whether it be the Hadron nub, the Chub nub. I don't know if any other nubs are out there available, but buy a different nub, because the Lite Sport, well, this one anyway in particular, didn't hop heavier than I think it was heavier than a 0.4 gram BB when I first got it. Put that nub in there, and it can just hop anything now. The suppressor on there is the whole rifle's just so lightweight. I mean, there's not many rifles that you can do this with, is there? And just hold it out there like that. How long can I hold it for? I'm shaking. But yeah, it's got a carbon fibre suppressor, the Silverback carbon fibre suppressor, that screws, I think it's a 24mm thread on there, so it screws directly onto it, so there's no need for an adapter at all. Really lightweight suppressor. They're one of my favourite suppressors at the minute, the Silverback carbon fibre suppressors are. You can see this is the camera that I was using, and this is a piece of shit. It let me down a couple of times now. This is the Runcam Scope Cam Plus. They have discontinued it now, thank God, because it is awful. The mount is awful. The reliability has been awful as well. So I will not be using this camera anymore. It's still on this rifle at the moment though. The scope, this scope really surprised me. It's one of the cheaper Novridge, I think it's 3 to 9 times scopes. It's really lightweight, and for a lightweight scope, it's got a really nice, clear view on it. Really, really surprised me. And I've heard that this cheaper one is better than the premium one that they sell as well. So I don't know. It's got the sunshade on it as well, which you know, gives it that tactical look. What else have I done to the Tac41 then? So the Tac41 is also, I robbed, I don't know if you can see it up there on that camera, my Silverback SRS. I will be using that again at some point, but I robbed out the VMP piston from that, the variable mass piston from that, changed the sear on it and put that in here, and that really quietened it down a lot. This one has got the N120 spring, so it gives me about 2 joules, I think it is, about 2.1 joules, 2.2 joules, no, 2 joules, 2 joules, 2.1 joules, something like that. But yes, so that was my loadout for that particular video. So I've got a couple more videos of these type videos to come that I'm now about to start filming. So yeah, there we go. There, I hope I've answered all the questions that I could. That was, oh, I've nearly forgotten. My Mark 23. Now this is my Tac41 Mark 23. This thing has just pretty much had everything I can throw in it. It's got the Hadron TDC. It's got all the WeTech steel internals inside it. Maple Leaf Crazy Jet barrel. I can't remember the bucket in there now. I think it's a 60-degree Maple Leaf bucket also bought in there, which people don't really like too much, but I think they're great buckets. Yeah, so that's my Mark 23, my sidearm. It's got the older fart flap on there as well. Can you see that as it focused? And it is nice and quiet. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed this one anyway, and I'll see you in the next one. Good afternoon, everybody.